Thank you to Commissioner Kos. Just very briefly on Chief Negotiator, yes, we've discussed this. And as you've heard from Commissioner, it doesn't say that this is a condition, but you need this person to keep things moving forward. We also discussed how to continue working at the technical level before the formal appointment. And as I said, and I will say it again, I do believe that EU institutions and Commissioner Kos will do their utmost, and I spoke also to AFET members, EU MPs in charge of Bosnia and Herzegovina and Kosovo, that we'll do our best to get a date as soon as possible, to have the Intergovernmental conference as soon as possible, so that we can also make progress, momentum, and to make sure that the work is intensified here, because once you start opening chapter, there's not much debate. It's pretty much clear what needs to be done. So hopefully this will be the next step that we need to make. As for the draft reform agenda, you've inquired about my optimism. I think I've said this at the last session of the Council of Ministers, that we had many objections, comments, if you will, from different levels of government, 772 comments. So this was quite cumbersome. It had to be addressed with different level representatives, institutions, lower levels, and finally we've cleared all these comments. No comments pending. There were no comments from my fellow ministers either on the draft or the reform agenda. It was always about timing, not today, maybe next time. And so I think this gives me sufficient grounds to be optimistic. Or my colleagues will say, well, don't do it today. I'm the only attending the session of the Council of Ministers. Leave it for next time. But I guess this is to be respected. I'm not saying that I understand it and welcome it always, but I understand that that's the only way ahead, through dialogue and consensus.